Thanks, fellas. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Roger Dixon, and I am the director of the Michael Hunt Show. But before we get on with the show, I'd like to run through a couple of checks with our master. That's him up there, behind your heads. Give us a wave, master. Can you see him?
Roger, we've got no fold.
Okay.
Roger?
We've got no fold back, master. We've got no fold back on the band. Okay. Before we get on with it, ladies and gentlemen, there's just a couple of things. I'd like you not to use flashes while we're filming this show. While this on-air sign is on, it means that we're actually filming. We won't necessarily use all of that, but we will be filming during the time that the on-air sign is on. So all of you Commonwealth police officers who may be out there, no flashing either. Okay, master, let's run through those checks you want. Just give them to me over the earphones. Okay, we've only got 3 checks tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so master, let's try one. Compares set. We did well there. Obviously a few appreciative members tonight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need you here, and I want to hear it, because if you don't give it loud enough, we'll just edit over the top of you. Okay, let's try 2. Applause. We got a little bit extra there, but that's what we do if you don't clap loud enough. Okay, let's try 3. 6-piece band. There was no applause sign there, ladies and gentlemen. No applause sign, please. Okay, looks like we're ready to get on with the show. So, master, we'll have camera 1 and 2 for Mike's entry, and I'll count you in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the man whose ego was voted Australia's greatest growth industry, Australia's crown prince of pretension, a man who even he can't speak too highly of. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Hunt.
G'day, and welcome to the Michael Hunt Show. Yes, tonight is the first in our series of Red Centre specials beaming live throughout Australia. Hey. Oh boy, I feel good. Let me tell you, we're having a fabulous time here in Alice Springs. Yes, ever since we met at the airport by your charming Chief Minister of Alice Springs, Mr. Paul Everington. Hey, what a heavy dude. You know, Paul's so pleased that we're making Alice Springs the culture capital of Australia. He's sending the whole crew up to Darwin at the end of the show. By rail. Hey, Trainorama. I tell you what. Sorry we didn't recognise you at the airport, Paul, but down south we're just not used to politicians in Hawaiian shirts. Heavy dude. One of the sights here isn't the centre booming. Hey, Kangamatic town, this place, Kangamatic. I tell you what, we've seen this place called the Yes, the Royal Flying Delivery Service that you've got. Fabulous. And then it was onto the Inlike Flynn Memorial Church in Todd Street. Hey, Garosarama. Then we had a great little barbecue at that plantation you've got out there that President Reagan looks after for you, the one out of Pine Gap. Top stuff, top stuff. Paul tells me that the CIA agents out there are all disguised as trees. Spy-a-rama. Clever little buggers, the Americans, aren't they? But be careful, you're sitting next to one right at this very moment. As well as a Commonwealth policeman. And then it was finally back to the entertainment centre of LA, ladies and gentlemen, exactly where you are now, the casino, gambling-a-rama. I tell you what, great place to stay. The loaded dice, the rig tables and the marked cards really make me feel at home. Just like the casinos I play in down south. Go! Cut! Pudgy, pudgy! Hey! I tell you what, you got to be careful of the cameras, ladies and gentlemen. They cost us $15,000, and they still don't work. We had to saw them in half to make the buggers work. I'm sorry, but I do apologise if I was a bit okay. It's just, yeah, that's right. I was just downstairs having a bit of our horizontal refreshment. You know, Dora. Hey. This is me mate Neil.
There you go, Bill.
You'll catch him later.
Yeah, where you put these combat, that can't be taken.
You're not going to put me anywhere. He reckons I look as flesh as a dingo with a gold tooth. Oh, are we ready? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have some absolutely enormous talent for you, appearing for their very first time on international TV. Yes, prepare yourselves for Big Bad Billy Davis and the Bush Pistols, Kiren Rickard, and witness for yourself the amazing lung capacity of Charlie Hook McMahon on didgeridoo. And of course we have our regular features, the celebrated chef Peter Russell Thingamabob, the bent barrel segment when we literally give away thousands of bucks, and of course Mike's Consumer Watch and the Sentimental Blokes. But first, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my very special guest star, yes, one of the biggest talents ever to come to Australia, the face that has launched 1,000 laughs, the body that men fear and women crave, and the legs that French chefs just go absolutely ape about. Yes, here he is. I present to you Mr. Kermit, the Frog! Hey!
Oh, gee, Mike, you know, it's really great to be here, you know?
Oh, look, the pleasure's ours, Kermit. I just hope that everything's fine at the casino for you.
Oh, yeah, Mike, you know, they did out the swimming pool for me with carpeted rocks, seaweed curtains, imported lily pads. And I tell you, the local insect life is really a gourmet's delight, I tell you. Not to mention bacon for breakfast and crackling every night.
Well, I guess we're just such a big star, Kermit. The world really is your oyster.
Oh, yeah?
Look, I know what everybody wants to know about tonight is what happens in the day in the life of a superstar froggy.
Well, you know, Mike, you know, being a star is not really very easy, you know? Especially if you're green, you know? I mean, sometimes I've tried wearing dark glasses or a gray wig, you know, a bit like...
Funny, Mega.
But, you know, people still seem to be able to recognize me, you know? I mean, sometimes, I just wish I could be good old Isaac the Frog.
Well, what do you mean, Isaac?
Well, you see, Kermit is just my stage name. My real name is Isaac Finkelstein. Yeah, a Jewish frog from New York, but they never cut off my frog skin. I mean, Now you all know why I can never marry Miss Piggy.
Oh, Kermit.
I mean, my mom and dad just wouldn't have it. It wouldn't be kosher, I mean.
You know, Kermit.
We can never be anything more than just good friends.
Yeah, I think we're really touched on the more nervy, ladies and gentlemen. I think we'll have to move on a bit. I know that Kermit's had a fabulous time last night at Bojangles. It was up to 6 o'clock. Kermit, have you managed to make it down to that other Alice Springs night spot, Piggly Wiggly's? Oh, sorry, Kermit. We'll move on again. Kermit, can you tell us about your rise to stardom, mate?
Well, you know, but back in New York, I was just like any other frog, you know, leaping around getting part-time chorus work at the bottom of suburban gardens. But, you know, showbiz is really a frog existence. And, you know, I had to jump and leapfrog my way over a lot of really other great talent to get where I am today. You see, my big break came when I was the lead croaker in Jim Croce's band, you know, before he croaked it. And, well, the creator of Sesame Street came to one of our gigs. And he just loved what he heard, and he offered me the lead in The Muppet Show. Well, you know the rest of the story. I'd just gone ahead in leaps and bounds, and every week my floor is just knee-deep in application forms for people wanting to go on The Muppet Show.
Hey, look, Kermit, I've been a fan of The Muppet Shows for years, you know. I've always wanted to ask you about those two blokes that always sit up in the balcony in your show and abuse you. What are their names?
Waldorf and Statler.
That's the one, yeah. Look, I mean, are they putting it on, or are they for real?
And like, you know, they are for real, all right. I mean, they are the original right-wing neoconservative frog haters, you know that? I mean, they even tried to poison a mosquito moose one time, you know. They are so far right, they make Attila the Hun look like Mother Teresa without her dentures, and that ain't easy, believe me.
Disgusting aroma.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that. I'm glad you mentioned politics. It's something that really interests us all. I mean, we've got our very sensitive local issue, the one of cane toads.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you've heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, can you tell us, are they a suppressed minority, as some people would have it, or are they just the first of hordes to invade us from Queensland?
Well, Mike, you know, get me straight here. You know, some of my best friends in Australia are cane toads. You know that?
Right.
One in, and well, and all their cousins and family want to come here. And before long, you'll have cane toad boatloads of them arriving on your doorstep. And wacko, no job for Aussie frogs. And you know, they breed like rabbits. I mean, I'm just so glad, Mike, that we don't have a cane toad problem back home where I come from. Take it from me, Mike. Keep Australia green.
Hey, wise words, wise words. Look, Kermit, we know you brought your own special mystery star all the way from the States.
Oh, yeah.
How about telling us who that star is?
Well, Mike, you know, I'd really like to, but I just don't want to let the frog out of the bag.
Come on. Hey, what cough you got there?
Oh, yeah. I could have been a man in my throat.
Bring him up. Bring him up, Kermit. Bring him up.
Yeah.
I'd really like you to do a big favour for me and introduce my next special guest star. Yes, that's Alice Springs' singing sensation, Miss Kiren Rickard.
Oh, yeah, mate, this is right up my creek, you know that? I mean, I'm really good at this thing. I remember one time when I was doing the Sullivan Show.
No, Kermit, no, just do the intro.
Okay,
Thanks, Kermit.
Yeah.
Hey. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome my special singing guest on the Michael Hunt Show, the wonderful, the marvelous, the girl that can kiss me and sit on my face anytime, Miss Kiren Rickard.
Volcano of a little heat. Play days and take off nights and karate kicking feet. enough room for karate.
She's gonna go a long way, and it's all up from here.
Oh, g'day, coppers. G'day, viewers. Oh, g'day, Bob. G'day, Neil. We're a couple of funny buggers, you know.
Right.
This is that part of the show where we're going to take a good look at current affairs. Haven't had an affair for a while, have you, Bob?
No. Closest I've been was a car with the fogged up windows next to me at the drive-in last week. That's about close I
You're a funny bugger, man.
Yeah, not funny, mate.
Hey, what do you reckon about this Alice Springs since we've been here, mate?
Oh, look, I reckon it's really great, mate. I tell you, I went for a walk around town yesterday, and I ended up climbing that Anzac Hill.
Oh, well done, mate.
But I was damned if I could find the beach on the other side. Hey, hang on. That's not a joke, mate. That's not a joke. I'm talking about Anzac. Anzac. I mean, that's where they made that great Australian film where much was sacrificed on a lonely beach.
Oh, I know, mate. You mean Puberty Blues?
Oh, you fool. I'm talking about Gallipoli, you cretin.
Oh, sorry.
God.
Well, look, what else you been up to, mate?
Well, I continued my walk around town and I popped into that Panorama Guff. I'll tell you what, mate, it's really amazing, right?
Careful, mate, you're standing in it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it's really good up there because you can circumcise the whole of Central Australia from up there.
Circumcised? Yeah. That's a good tip for any tourist.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, I was sitting in the pub yesterday. Look, there's some queer sitting next to me. Well, he offered to show me Stanley's Chasm.
Oh,
Dirty bugger. I mean, I always thought that was a rock formation, you know, like that Simpsons Gap.
Yeah, hang on, Mitch Simpson, I've heard of him. Now, isn't he the brother of Emily and Jesse Gap? You know, the Gap family and their fat little son, Heavy Tree?
Right on, mate, right on.
Yeah, I heard of them.
Right on, mate, and are very good friends of that fine pioneering family, the Gorges, you know, mate? Glenn, Helen, Ormiston, Ellery and Catherine, and their snaky little bastard son, Serpentine. God, I'm a funny bugger.
Yeah. Hey, listen, mate. What do you reckon about this casino, eh?
Oh, I reckon it's great, mate. You know, all the bars here, restaurants, room service. No problems, mate. Hot and cold running chambermaids. Friendly bouncers out the front there.
Hey, and what about this groovy little discotheque they've got here for all the little red centre flash dancers,
Right,
right?
mate, it's not too bad, is it? You know, it's, what have they called it? Reginas or something, isn't it? Oh, the decor's not that too bad. Certainly not the hole it sounds.
Oh, mate, I wouldn't agree with you there. I mean, look at those bloody awful open umbrellas up there. I mean, no wonder every bastard's out of luck around here. Fair dinkum. I don't think they got that one.
Explanation, mate.
Right.
Explanation.
Well, you know, traditionally, right, you know, when you open an umbrella inside, you know, it's bad luck, okay, right?
You're standing in it again, mate.
I know.
Hey, mate, I've heard they even have to supply a mask and aqualung to anyone wanting to play two up here in the wet season.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd heard that. Matter of fact, I was talking to this bloke down the pub and he told me about a bloke that drowned here in the floods.
Oh, I read about that.
Yeah,
Oh.
this fella was standing out in the Todd River with the water up to his groin, right? And this rowboat comes along and the crew say to him, "Get in, mate, get in!" He says, "No, I have a deal with God." Well,
Silly bugger, mate. What, religious or...
Oh, well, I think so. But anyway, the water keeps rising and rising, and finally, it's up to his bloody neck. And the flying doctor helicopter comes down out of the clouds, and the pilot yells out and says to him, "Get in, mate, get in!" He says, "No, I have a deal with God." Well, wouldn't you know it, the silly bugger drowned. Goes up to heaven, absolutely furious about his deal with God falling through, right? Walks in, and there's God standing at the pearly gates in utter disbelief.
Yeah.
So he says to God, "What happened to the deal I had with you?" And God says, "Boat and a helicopter not good enough for you, eh?"
God, you're a funny bugger, mate. Hey, mate, I reckon that's probably the only bit of water they've seen around here for a while, you know. God, I'd miss the beaches if I was up here for any length of time, you know.
Yeah, I really like the beach. And I often hang out on the cliffs overlooking that great little nudist beach we've got back home.
Right, mate, you know my views on that, and draw the line there.
What?
Well, you know, mate, I just don't think that the male and female genitals should be thrust down the throats of the public, you know?
Oh, mate, look, I tell you, my mother-in-law's just wouldn't agree with you there, mate. I mean, she's right into this nudity thing at the moment. It's doing everything in the nude. I mean, you know, she hasn't got a great figure, the original dried arrangements, but, you know, she's doing it all in the nude. Mind you, her husband ain't too impressed with it all, because the other day they were out in the garden doing a bit, and the next door neighbour leans over the fence and says, "Hey, Tom, I think your rubber plant just died."
Might need another explanation, mate.
Oh, you reckon? Oh, well, right, you know, I think it was such that, you know, it resembled, right, you know, the drooping leaves of a rubber plant, right? Okay.
Very funny,
Yeah,
mate.
okay, Tim.
Look, back on the topic, mate. I reckon this casino's heaps better than that bloody hole we stayed in for long ago. Remember that look show down there?
Yeah, look, I tell you what, the roof leaked so badly there, there was stalactites hanging from the ceiling. I mean, you know,
And the bathroom, remember that, mate? The ring around the bath. The ring around the bath was so thick, we used to take it off and use it for the fan belt for the truck.
well, that's how I think about it. And the clientele, mate, I mean, they were just freaks and weirdos, a lot of them, you know, prostitutes, homo sapiens, right-wing separatist Lebanese. Look, I was so scared I was going to catch AIDS. I used to go through a whole roll of toilet paper before I'd even think of sitting down. I'll tell you.
Good thinking, mate. Tell you what, you wouldn't want to try playing hide the sausage down there, mate.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Okarama in 3D. Hey, but they just great. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the band, yes? The band are fully professional, but they also do other things, yes? The guy right up in the back, the bass player, he's a part-time Qantas air steward. You can pick him by his feet. The guy next to him, the drummer, he's a used car salesman, don't trust him. The tall guitarist is a part-time male model. You'll catch him in this week's Central Advocate in the centrefold. The guy at the front on the congas is a media expert and a professional lobbyist. He's called David with Kiren absolutely everything he knows. The lady on the flute, yes, believe it or not, is an arc welder and a boilermaker. Yes, she certainly is. She might look like it, but she can really throw those children. And the guy in the cap, I kid you not, is the father of 14 children and a part-time bus tour operator. He writes music in his spare time. We ready? Hey, Billy!
You right, Mike?
Just a minute. Hey! Hey!
Righto.
Wow!
Camera 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give a big Alice Springs welcome to my special guest band. Yes, made up entirely of local musicians. Here they are, Big Bad Billy Davis and the Bush Pistols! Whoa! And now, ladies and gentlemen, to finish off the bracket, yes, here he is, Mr. Charlie Hook McMahon. Hey, Charlie. Hey, something ain't grabbed you.
few problems in the first bracket, ladies and gentlemen. We're sorry about that. We understand that the volume of the music was just about pain threshold. And I think those problems have been rectified. The trouble is, when you can't hear yourself, you start yelling. And this song was a little bit like that. It's a story about Ronald Reagan and his counterpart in the US, Mr. Andropov, who referred to this song for 2 hours. Ron and Andy. It's a little song that suggests a Central Australian solution to their differences. We're asking them if they'd like to hop in a sleeping bag together. It's called Welcome to My Swag. Thank you.
is the part of the show for all those supermarket selectionists, bargain basement beauties, and Kmart kleptomaniacs. Yes, it's Mike's Consumer Watch, where I show and tell on telly and consummate for you, the consumer. And let's kick off with a brand new one on the market, especially for all my teenage fans out there with their adolescent apocalypse now acne conditions. Hey, unhygienic aroma. Kids, ever woken up with Ayers Rock sitting on your chin? The Olgas nestling in between your eyebrows? Monoliths too big to get your thumbs around? Well, here's the answer to your prayers. Yes, it's new Zit Zap. Tall Toys have really come up with the goods this time. Just place the new Zit Zap puncher against the offending blemish. Depress the lever, and hey presto, it's gone. No more greasy kid stuff, and Mum, no more high pressure stains on that mirror. So kids, remember to use the new Zit Zap puncher today and stop your face looking like a relief map of the McDonald Rangers. Cut!
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, boy, you're looking better. Well, the second item on tonight's Consumer Watch is from the cosmetic department. Yes, scents and perfumes of all shapes and sizes have been around for as long as a dinosaur's doodle. Prehistoric. And you know how long a dinosaur's doodle is, don't you? Yes, you don't? I'll tell you later. Carbon dating of the remains at archaeological sites has shown that even the caveman used scents and perfumes to stimulate his spouse, attract his mate, and drive away those little dinosaurs. Remember that Tarzan used them on Jane, and you've all heard of Tarzan's grip. It really is a very interesting scientific fact, ladies and gentlemen, that man is the only animal, yes, the only animal that will make love face to face with his partner. Hey, why? Because he's the only one that can stand his partner's breath. Grossorama. So, yes, remember that Fabergé has given you Brute. Dior has given you Eau Sauvage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Kangaroochie Australia that gives you Armpit Aussie. Yes, Armpit Aussie has been made from the musky blend of the ground essence of 6 Centralian desert rodents, blended with 50% goanna gonads. So when you go out tomcatting, fellas, you'll really be able to mark out your territory. Just remember the name, Armpit Aussie. Guaranteed to drive them wild at 50 paces. Thank you. Cut! Rog, do you want to spray a bit on the front row? It's nothing, you know, I got anything against you. That's it, yes. She lifted her leg. Ah, dear, your armpits in there, darling. You know, we haven't got anything against you. It's armpit all over. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got this old guy that we found in Newcastle called he's not exactly pleasant to look at, but he's got some lovely things to say to you. You gonna listen to it? You're right, he's all ears. Hang on, we've got, there's, what's your name?
I'm Bill from Australia.
Bill from Australia. Can you say that again for us, Bill, and we'll just check out the exit?
Yes, this is Bill from Australia.
Hey, Hey, look, I've just found my brother. Hey, my long lost brother. Now, where did you come from? It's Charlie, that's right. The whole family's got hair like ours. You know that? Hey. God, I'm really happy, man. I'm really, very happy. Anyway, I'll catch you for a drink after the show, okay? Glad to see you.
Just sitting here like this. Well, I don't very much look like a judge. Point of fact, I'm not. I could have been a judge, but I never had the Latin. I never had the Latin for the judging. I never had sufficient to get through the rigorous judging exams. They're very rigorous, the judging exams. They're noted for their rigour. People come staggering out saying, "My God, what a rigorous exam!" So I became a miner instead. A coal miner. Yeah, I managed to get through the mining exams. They're not very rigorous. They only ask you one question. They say, "Who are you?" You know, I got 75% on that one. It's a very interesting substance, coal. Because God didn't just say, "Let's have some coal," like he did with all the other amenities. He went about it in a more roundabout way, so that it wasn't obvious to us all. He blew all the trees down. He did. He got a good wind blowing, and he blew them all down. And then very gradually, over a period of 3 million years, he turned them into coal, so that it wasn't noticeable to the average passer-by. This was all part of his long-term scheme of things. All part of his long-term plan for the universe. Of course, at the time, people didn't quite see it that way. People who were standing under the trees, for instance. Instead of shouting, "Hooray, coal in 3 million years' time." Well, they tended to exclaim more along the lines of, "Oh dear, trees falling on us." That's the last thing we want. Well, and of course for most of them it was the last thing they got. I mean their prayers were answered in a roundabout way. Because if you ask, you're always given it. I've written a book about my experiences. It's called Experiences Down the Mine. It's a story of a man who goes down the mine and Well, he spies a bit of coal quite near him. And he bends down. And he picks it up. And he brings it up to about his waist level. And he drops it into a trolley. And he pushes the trolley away. And it wheels down a long dark tunnel. And he never sees it again. Oh, that's the story. Well, it's very short, I know, but it is also extremely boring. I took it along to a publisher and he agreed with me and said, this story is extremely boring. He said, this is the most boring story that has ever been written in the history of the universe. And he is not a man who is given to exaggeration. He said the trouble with it was everything. But most of all, he said, it lacked the sex element. It was so vital in these troubled times when over us all hangs the black shadow of the hydrogen bomb. Well, I've rewritten it. I've rewritten experiences down the mine and well, I've put a bit of sex element into it. It's the same story, but I've added 3 nude women. Beryl, Stella and Margaret. Or with a few paragraphs like, meanwhile the 3 nude women continue to dance about. Oh. Geez, it makes a marvellous story now. I can hardly put it down. Because, you know, that's the marvellous thing about being an author. You can have as many nude women as you like. My next story is entitled A Million Nude Women. It's a mining story. Yes. It's a story of a million nude women who go dancing about the desert looking for somewhere to sit down. Of course, I haven't tried it on the publisher yet. Don't much like my chances. They're not too keen on retired coal miners turned authors. No, that's another reason why I would have liked to have been a judge. Because the trouble with being a miner is, as soon as you're too old and sick and tired and weak to do your job properly, well, he has to go. Well, the very opposite applies if you're a judge. So all in all, I would rather have been a judge than a miner. I've always been after the trappings of great luxury. I've always fancied them. But you know, I managed to get hold of the trappings of great poverty. Managed to get hold of all the wrong load of trappings. And a rotten load of old trappings they are too.
I'm Peter Thingamby. It's really great to be here at the big poker machine in the desert. Well, I'm glad you haven't gambled away all your money and you've saved $10 just to come along and see me. because I've got a really great little recipe that'll have all your little Aussie hearts pounding up and down faster than a dog's dick in spring. Now, tell me honestly, are you still getting over all those late nights lying awake listening to Bruce Stannard live from Newport with all those false starts, lay-days and General America's Cup furore? Well, it was all worth it in the end, wasn't it? With our little Aussie 2 tub making it across the line ahead of Liberty after old Dennis, God must be an American Connors, had thrown more tacks than a Westminster carpet. Well, in keeping with this national furore, I've got a beaut little recipe to commemorate this great event in Australia's sporting history. It's the America's Cup casserole, okay? Right, what you do is you place a large casserole dish behind a green cover, okay? Preferably one that's been made in Australia and not Amsterdam. I mean, we don't want to protest before we've even started, do we? Right, then take $8 million, finely shredded, and you lay it over the bottom of the container, all right? Then you take one of the, a bottle of Swan Lager, and you pour it in. Then the meat of one whole kangaroo, preferably without the red boxing gloves, okay? You better take them off, they're a bit tough. And then 2 large eggs, break them in just for bonding, okay? And then the secret ingredient, which I'm not going to identify until you've eaten it, but make sure those fins don't get stuck in your throat, okay? Hey, I think I'll let the keel out of the bag there. Anyway, then you just put in some basil, some oregano, and a glass of Chateau Hornsby Riesling, okay? Now, that's probably the nearest thing all you people up in Alice Springs would have to New York Yacht Club sour grapes. And then, last but most importantly, a large can, yes, that's right, a large can of baked beans. Because if that doesn't get the breeze racing down your windward leg, well, nothing will. Well, I think it's just about ready, okay? You want to see it? Here it is, the America's Cup casserole. There it is, all measured up and ready to go. See ya.
Hi there again. Yes, tonight's final item on the Consumer Watch is especially for the kids. Those lovely little gifts of God that carry our names on into future generations. Bless their little hearts. Seriously, mums and dads, today is the age of sexual liberation, sexual advancement, sexual awareness, and herpes. Look around you and you'll see the age of puberty dropping faster than knickers at the drive-in. Sorry, I am being facetious, but mums and dads, what I've got to talk to you about tonight is something very important and close to the hearts of all those mums and dads out there in TV land. Yes, it's sex education. Now, how many of us got our only sex education with the touch-up tutorial behind the tuck shop? Let's face it, sex was a taboo topic in our day, and the do what comes naturally school of thought really did reign supreme. How can we as parents help our little kids understand the often frightening and embarrassing changes that their little bodies are going through as they mature? Well, one company, Mattel, has really come up with the goods this time. And it's something I'll be recommending for any kids. And I should know because I've got hundreds of them all over Australia. Yes, you'll all remember the Mattel Barbie doll. Barbie was the first doll ever to have breasts. She then developed limbs that articulated. That means moved. And the Barbie of the 70s went into the bodily secretions market as the doll that actually cried. And now Mattel marches into the 80s with the Barbie and Ken puberty range. Yes, you're right. Oh God. You can appeal to him if you like. Barbie is the first doll. She now develops breasts in front of your very own eyes, just by pressing this little pneumatic bulb in her back. She now sprouts hair in all the right places, just by winding the little key hidden in her back passage. And, dare I say it, Barbie now has Period. Yes, all Barbie outfits come with a tailor-made selection of accessories that enable Barbie to do all the things that she's always wanted to do, such as water skiing, horse riding, and swimming. Yes, the Ken doll also comes. The Ken doll also comes with the pump-up secondary sexual characteristics and the wind-up pubic hair. As an added bonus, Ken's voice actually changes. Yes, you got it again. Just listen the elastic in his tiny little jockets, and listen as his voice changes from a high-pitched soprano down through to a Kermit croaking to an absolutely ball-tearing baritone. Now, some of you are probably thinking that this is crass and in bad taste. In fact, I read from the Star mailbox. I feel that this whole show is disgusting. Well, if you're like Mrs. Name held on request, then you are probably the same parents that will not discuss sex openly with your children, forcing them to the distorted perversions of the shed, and shame on you! Yes? Substantially from this product. It has recently been voted the educational toy of the year by the very Reverend Fred Nile and his Festival of Light organisation. Looking to the future, we could soon see, yes, on towards 2000, the Ken and Barbie orgasmic dolls. And if that's the case, it won't be long before Ken, Barbie and Mattel get into bigger and better things. Thank you. Cut.
It's about one of life's little surprises. It's human drama.
Players, ye be 10 goals down at 3/4 time. Ye are but playing like a bunch of faint-hearted handbaggers. Ye be in more trouble than a Christian Scientist with appendicitis. The Lord is mightily displeased with thy performance. He has just wrung me from the coach's box on high, and ordered that ye extracteth thine rosaries and start perpetrating the perpendiculars and bringing up the twin calicos. Heedeth ye the words of the Apostle St. Jack of Blood? Goals on the board are goals to be scored. Now, for Christ's sake, he being the chairman of selectors, pulleth ye not the punch, throweth in ye not the towel, shirketh he not the hip and shoulder, neither the backhander nor the shirt front. Bluey, Dave and Rough Nuts, in the last line of the Lord's defence, goeth ye not for the mark, but maketh thyselves like a flying doormat, and puncheth ye the ball. Worry not about their full forward Goliath. He be so damned uncoordinated that he could not even mark his own sheets. And passeth ye not on the back line, 'tis a sacrilege, but booteth ye the pigskin long and boot it true, and the blessings of the goal umpire shall be upon thee. And now let us pray. Our coach, who art in VFL House, hallowed be the game. The Saturdays come, and the pies will be done on the MCG as it is at Victoria Park. Give us this day our weekly win, and forgive us our short passes, as we forgive them that short pass against us. And lead us not into the pockets, but deliver us the goods. For thine is the Football League, the Brownlow, and the Premiership, forever and ever. Amen. And now for the benediction. Benedictus, benedicat, chasem, kickem, donatum.
Excuse me, Mr. Walker?
It depends who's asking.
Well, I'm a frog, yeah, I'm a frog, Kermit the Frog. It is Mr. Walker, isn't it?
Yes, my name is Walker, so you're Mr. Frog.
Hey, please call me Kermit, you know, everybody does. Hey, listen, I wanted to give you an offer you can't refuse.
Just tell me the offer. I'll decide if I refuse it or not.
Well, I'm an international TV star, and I'm really very good at interviews. And I've chosen you from many other famous people to be my special mystery guest on the Michael Hunt Show.
Michael Hunt Show, eh? I've heard about him.
Oh, really? Oh, great. So you'll do the interview then?
Well, I don't normally allow myself to get involved in this sort of thing. Do you intend to offer me money?
Oh, sure. There's no problem about that. Mr. Hunt said my special guest could name his own price.
Oh, he did he?
Yeah.
Well, you tell your Mr. Hunt that I don't have a price.
Hey,
Nobody buys Mr. Walker.
Look, I didn't mean to insult you. I mean, if you wanted to do the interview for nothing...
I don't care about the money.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you can send what amount you would normally pay to this address.
Oh, the Central Refuge for Homeless Children, Bengali. Oh, sure, that's okay. Do you have relatives there or something?
No!
Oh, yeah.
Now I've agreed to your interview. Where do we go?
Oh, look, just follow me, okay?
Stay, devil. If I'm not back in 2 hours, phone the Jungle Patrol.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome my special mystery guest on the Michael Hunt Show, Mr. Walker, the ghost who walks, the man who cannot die, ladies and gentlemen, the Phantom! Mr. Phantom, thank you very much for making it all the way to Central Australia to be my special mystery guest on the Michael Hunt Show.
It was my pleasure, Kermit. No problem. In fact, I was very pleased to meet the Alice Springs branch of the Phantom Club at the airport. And their president, Dr. Edwin, took me on a special secret meeting at a place very close to town.
Oh, you mean Pine Gap?
Quiet, Kermit.
Oh,
The CIA could have this place bugged.
oh, really? Oh, that's great. I haven't eaten since dinner time. Hey, listen, tell me, how are you enjoying the casino?
Well, I'm not, Kermit. I'm just not. Do you realize I was refused entry tonight because they accused me of wearing a swimsuit? Swimsuit! I haven't been that insulted in, well, at least 300 years. And I can tell you that at this very moment, there are 3 very, very sick and sorry bouncers from this establishment with my skull ring implant firmly implanted on their chins.
Oh, wow. Boy. Well, I heard you had a dual purpose in coming all the way here to Central Australia.
That's right, Kermit. As well as standing for truth and justice and the family way, I'm also the champion of oppressed animals the world over. And when I got the call from the DLO, I came just as soon as I could.
DLO?
Yes, Kermit. The Ayers Rock branch of the Dingo Liberation Organization.
Sure, yeah, I understand exactly. No, say no more. Hey, you know, there are a lot of really nasty rumors going around, you know, about you and your, well, lady friend Diana. Hey, yeah, I mean, some people say, and I'm not one of them, but some people are saying that, well, you two had to get married.
That's a lie!
I knew it!
I mean, well, apart from the very special relationship I have with my wolf devil, well, I'm about as pure as Cliff Richard.
Oh, so, ladies and gentlemen, Diana's gynecologist was wrong when he diagnosed a phantom pregnancy.
That's not funny, Frog.
I'm sorry. You know, it must be really hard being such a goody-goody. I mean, have you ever done anything wrong?
Well, I must admit on the odd occasion I was kept back in Phantom High School for talking.
Boy, that's really very naughty, Mr. Phantom. Anything else juicy?
Well, Diana and I have been to the movies on the odd occasion, and, well, we have been guilty of rolling Jaffas down the aisle.
Boy, please, no more, Mr. Phantom. You're shattering all my illusions of your purity.
Well, I'm sorry.
Boy, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't want to tell him half the things Miss Piggy and I get up to, you know that? Well, Mr. Phantom, you know, I've read heaps of your comics, and, you know, there's just a couple of things that always seem to bother me, you know that? I mean, well, what is it like to wear these same clothes for 300 years?
Well, look, Frog, I mean, obviously I don't.
I mean, doesn't J.O. become a problem?
What's J.O.?
Jungle Older.
Well, not that bad.
Boy, you want to stand over here? Now listen, the other thing is, I mean, isn't it difficult to find a phone booth to change in the jungle at short notice?
I think you might be thinking of Superman.
Oh, well, what is the jungle kryptonite problem like?
And that's Superman too.
Oh, I loved you in that movie. Hey, what about the time when your kid got caught in a flushing toilet and the boy wonder had to pull you up?
And I'm not bloody Batman either. Look,
Yep.
Frog, I've just had about enough of this. It's frog shit.
Oh, Jesus. Cut!
Hey, what about the time, Mr. Banner, I was wondering if...
Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Alice Springs' singing sensation. Here she is, Miss Kiren Rickard.
You are a robin, Redwood. Soap opera was all we ever had. Oh, baby, what you try? Tell me what you try. Tell me what you're trying to do. Oh, baby, what you try? Tell me what you're trying to do. But it's so hard to talk to you without you, without you, without you.
That was very heavy. Did you get the vibrations? Very heavy.
Okay, Mike, never let out you. I think it's prepared to do.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to go to the bent barrel segment. It's the last part of the show and we literally give away thousands of buckaroos, okay? Someone here could be the lucky winner of a 1983 Mercedes-Benz, $78,000. Oh, we've got someone there. Charming, charming. Hang on just a minute. Hello. How do you do? My name's Michael Hunt. What's your name?
Karen Silver.
Right, hello, Karen. Yes, come up, Karen. I think we'll just have to get her fingerprints first, though. I think this could be some sort of veiled protest.
Just hold on a second here, I'll just find the right page. Okay, let's have camera 1 and 2 on me, please, for the introduction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the quiz show that everybody's talking about, when the Michael Hunt Show reaches into the homes of viewers all over Australia, and where we literally give away thousands of dollars worth of prizes. Yes, just by answering 3 simple questions, you could win a silver Mercedes-Benz donated by Wacky Motors, Alice Springs. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bent Barrel, and here's Mike.
This is the part of the show when opportunity knocks on countless doors throughout Australia. So let's pick our first contestant. I've got my very lovely helper, Margaret Sheridan. Okay, Margaret, I want you to give that little hang on, just she's very keen off the mark, isn't she? Very quick off the mark. Okay, I'll give you the wrap up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Not a great spin, but we could have another go anyway. Okay, mate, I want you to pick anything that comes out there first. That's the... Hey, okay, who's been in there before? Oh, another one. The boys in the band have been there. No, we'll have the other one. Thinks that's the one. Yes. She's a trick. Okay, if you could just read out the name, thanks, Margaret.
Mr. Ivor Biggin,
Right.
Post Office Box 69, Iron Knob, South Australia.
Hey, isn't she great, ladies? A big hand for Margaret. Hey. Phone number?
08 34
Yes.
2632.
2632. Hello, are you there, Mr. Biggin? Hello, is something wrong, Mr. Biggin? Oh, Roger, you're going to have one of these creeps. That's enough, Roger. Heavy little character there. Okay, Margaret. Must have something wrong with his bronicles. Okay. Can you have another go, Margaret? A big, big spin. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, and again, and again. Oh, again, and again. Oh, wait. Oh, spinorama. Okay, let's have another go. Yes, open it up and pick anything out you like. Oh, little mouse trap. Who's the funny bugger in props? Another tinny. There it is, there it is. Okay, read out the name, thanks.
Gloria, Mrs. Gloria Belinga Smythe, 35 Puckle Street, Mooney Ponds, Victoria.
Right, the number?
03
Right.
82 6143.
Right, thank you, Margaret. Okay, hello?
Hello?
Hello, it's Michael Hunt here on the bent barrel.
Oh, yeah, Michael Hunt on the bed now. I've won! I've won the prize! Cyril, come quickly! I won quickly, quickly, quickly! I won! Oh,
Hang on, shut up, Gloria. Just shut up, okay? Look, you haven't won the prize yet. Just 3 simple questions and the Mercedes-Benz could be yours. Do you mind if I call you Gloria? You sound rather nice.
Oh, no, I don't mind, Mike, no.
Well, do you mind if I ask how old you are?
Oh, no, Mike, no, I don't mind. I'm 59.
Oh, Gloria, just because there's snow on the roof doesn't mean the fire's gone out. I should know. Hey, okay, you ready, Gloria? This is your first question.
Yes?
Are you ready?
Yes?
Who was the winner of the 1983 VFL Grand Final?
Oh.
Hey, hang on, no.
I don't normally go to the football, Mike.
Hang on. Hang on. Will we give her a hint? Hang on. Hey, you can come again tomorrow night, no worries. Okay, do we give her a hint? Come on, do we give her a hint? Yes, okay, we'll give you a hint.
Yes,
We'll give you a hint. Okay, Gloria, was it Hawthorne? Or Essendon?
Oh, I think you're trying to tell me something there, Mike.
Hey.
Hawthorne.
Hey! Smart! Another neuron, it'd be lonely, wouldn't it, ladies? Oh, okay, Gloria, here's your second question.
Yes?
At the VFL Grand Final, how many people were there? It's easy.
110,000. 271.
Yeah! Oh, to use that second neuron. Damarama. Okay, Gloria, we'll have another pass at your third question. Are you ready?
No, I'm feeling nervous, Mike.
Are you? You feeling a bit nervous down there?
Down where, Mike?
No, there. Hey, Gloria, I like you even more. Okay, you ready? This is your third and final question. Remember, you have told us that there were 110,271 people at that VFL Grand Final. This is your third and final question. Remember, you have 30 seconds. Okay, name those people! Hey! You can't provide, you can't.
My husband, Sarah,
Yes.
and Rod and Arthur, our children,
Yes.
and Nick and Maureen
Yes.
next door. How am I going, Mike? How am I
5 seconds left.
Well, Mr. Peacock was there, he's our ex-resident, and Mr. Sheedy, the coach resident.
Sorry, time's up, Gloria. thank you for your participation, Gloria, and we're really sorry that's tough luck, but you win our consolation prize. It's a Matchbox toy replica of that silver Mercedes-Benz. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, be with us next week when the Michael Hunt Show literally gives away thousands of dollars. Hey! Hang on, I think we've got another caller on the line. Hello, it's Michael Hunt here.
Hello, is that Mr. Michael Hunt?
Yes, it is.
I'm Joanna Huntington Sleep, President of the Australian Asthma Foundation.
Yes?
I think that the way you treated that first caller this evening was absolutely abominable. The man was obviously an asthmatic, and you just cut him off unmercifully. This is typical of you entertainer types, and I think a stop should be put to this sort of thing. In fact, I think they ought to put a stop to your show.
Hey! Well, look, we're just about to finish it ourselves. So why don't you do it for us then?
Could I?
Yes, come on!
Well, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Michael Hunt and his entourage, I would like to thank you all for coming along this evening and being such a charming audience and telling your friends all about the show. Good night.
Good night, sir! Oh! I used to walk up with the land, but the leg went crooked. Leg gets in the way. I used to go about it, but when running, still had something to say. Stand in front of a window, wave like a bachelor queen. All she wanted wasn't just hey, Jesus was me. That's why he wears his pants that way. And he's not afraid that he plays on the drum. He's got something to say. He's got something to say. When they better run away, in New York they have a saying. They heard it together one day. Even the Queensland K-Tone still got something to say. Little bit of my way to say. Something to say. Whoa!
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just take you out a little bit of Charlie Hook as you walk to the door. Or go to the bar, whatever you like. Charlie Hook. Good night. Thank you.